Okay, take a few cleansing breaths. And another one. And with this last one, allow yourself just to relax a little bit more. At your own pace, you can slowly make sure that your eyes are nice and closed. And you give permission to the sound of the music to become part of your relaxation process. And again, the sound of my voice offers you comfort and you can allow yourself to follow my voice. And perhaps your best position right now is to be deep within yourself. And you don't have to rush to get there. You can get there as quickly as you like. And at the same time, if you could feel the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers, beginning to relax at the same time. The unconscious mind loves the language of imagination, and so you can treat it with a nice, relaxing imagery where you use a soft color to move from the tips of your toes, softening down to your feet and ankles, and the same softening color from the tips of your fingers, moving its way gently up your forearms. And then there's this beautiful shade of whatever other relaxing color that you desire to begin from the top of your head. And this relaxing color moves from your feet all the way up slowly, relaxing your calves, up your hands, relaxing your elbows, and even through to your biceps, relaxing down from your head all the way to your neck, relaxing up towards your hips, your lower back, your stomach, and relaxing through to your shoulders, your ribs, and finally all your shades of calmness meet. Just notice right now, if you were able to tense your right quad, and if you were able to tense your left quad, and then you were able to release your right quad and release your left quad, there's a release of energy. And without squeezing your hands, if you were able to squeeze your right shoulder and able to squeeze your left shoulder, and then let them go, again, there's energy. If you were able to locate any negative energy in your body using your mind's imagination, and you were able to isolate negativity with color, I don't know what color it would be, but you do. Search for it in your body as you do a scan from your head down through your cheeks, down to your neck, all the way down to your fingers, all the way down your chest, hips, knees and toes. negativity or the energy can live at any part of your body. If you can see some now, and if you can see through the beautiful soft color of relaxation that you've already nourished your body with, if you can see the darker negative energies, use your mind's eye to allow it to just disappear like vapor away from your body, so that you can continue with this session. Do it right now. And as that happens, all of your body becomes soft and kind, soft, full of love. And you relax deeper down from 10. Relax yourself double now. Go inside your mind's eye down to 9 and 8. That's right. Letting go, letting be, all the way down 7 and 6, where most of your emotions have already been detoxed away from you. And that feels nice to be in this position today. Have already achieved so much, down to 6 and 5, relaxing down to 4, which will now become 3. And the version you are today is already different from last week. 2, down to 1. Be in charge of your own hypnotic state. Be deep inside yourself. With the comfort of my voice and your own permissions. You can call it your own trance. You can call it a state. And it's your state. You're here to be exactly how you prefer to be. You're here so that you can change. Even one more small change is progress. Take a nice deep breath in. Let go with a sigh of relief. That's right. And if you were to consider that you've been able to create your own library of writings. You have books and you have chapters, and you've written your truths. And if you were to go into your own mind's library and you notice that you have aisles and aisles of you. Anything you wish to know about you has been written by you. And there's pain, and there's sorrow. There's even your self-sabotage, abandonment, relationships, mistrust, loneliness, anxiety, hardship, lies and deceit. But then there's so many other little chapters that another part of you has written to. All of your celebrations, your achievements, the goodness in you. Creations, motivations, fresh starts. your entire autobiography, your life experience. But did you know that if you noticed a person standing in the doorway, coming to visit the story of your life, and you introduce him to your wisdoms, but he gave you an opportunity to edit any chapter you wish. And you said, you cannot edit my life. And he said, of course you can. He said, you can always edit every book that you write. He said, when you first write, you write at that moment. But you don't realize, even in school, if you wanted to revise and rewrite papers, you can continue editing your assessments and your assignments and all of your stories 10, 20, 30 times. And he said the wisest people, those who are more intelligent emotionally, write once, allow it to process. And then they go back and they edit. Because when they go back 1 week later, 1 month or 1 year, or even 1 decade later, he said they would never write exactly the same. There is something wiser about you that you've learned. He gave an example of a lady who wrote a book about trauma, something bad that she experienced. And all the readers were so involved and thought, goodness me, this lady experienced such devastation, only to realize years later, she edited her book. The facts never changed, but her brain was rewired. She had learned from her experience. She had learned from her own educational styles, motivations, help, exercise, and even the sun taught her so many things. She edited her book, and all of a sudden you got the impression that she did not feel as much pain. And how nice it is to know that this is possible. How was it rewired, I wonder? It's because she wrote, and then she rewrote, and she edited, and she reevaluated. She was never ever there to change the facts. She was only ever there to change how she feels. And that she did. And then you realize that you yourself have a light bulb moment, and you decide to collect all of your chapters, all of your books, and you take the advice of this professor. And you know now, you're not here to change your past. You're here to rewrite, to rewire, to begin again, to be a different version of you. how you feel towards things now. And you realize that from this day onwards, you even write differently. You write with a little bit more love and compassion. You write with more love and forgiveness, acceptance. You write knowing, and you still let it be. There's peace in your sentences. And it's amazing that one day in the future, you'll be able to see even the first page of one book. It's a different version of the person who wrote the last page of that journal. Each time you write is an opportunity to rewire your brain. Each time you write how you feel, you also write your interpretation at that moment. And you'll notice that your writing hand will become smarter, more intelligent. You don't write of pain anymore. You write of possibility and healing. You now know how to embrace and engage your wise mind. Isn't that interesting? Over the next few days, you'll be amazed at the way you write. You'll write with care. You'll write with love and compassion. And your next few breaths will be ones of excitement. And if you're to wake up in the middle of the night, even that will be from excitement. And you'll breathe, and you'll be kind and loving, and you'll place your hands on your heart, and then you'll just go back to sleep in whatever method you choose. When you're ready, you can rise up to consciousness and slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, feeling nice and relaxed, and you can gently open your eyes. Just like that.